attorney and host of Crimes That Changed America on Fox Nation, Emily Campagno, and former United States Attorney Brett Tolman. Thank you all for joining us here tonight.
Ghislaine.
Greg, I want to go to you first because this was a big win for law enforcement, for the FBI to actually go in and nab this person. She was just outside of Boston, really, fairly close. But what are the political ramifications of what's potentially going to happen here?
Well, she's
Hillary got
3 decades behind bars if convicted, and so, her one bargaining chip is to strike a deal that would implicate other individuals. They could be well-known figures, it could be some politicians.
This is Hillary.
A lot of names have been bandied about, but you're right, Jason, this is a major success for the feds. The FBI and U.S. attorneys should be commended. Because they found her. She's been underground in hiding for the
They knew where she was.
Year. Last seen at an In-N-Out burger in Los Angeles.
Hillary made the call.
Last year. She's largely been underground and hiding.
She found out. They found out about
tucked away, a felicitous description for her, if we ever heard one, and it was through an LLC paid in cash, a limited liability corporation.
Hillary found out about
Bill
Bill
piercing that veil and finding her, although they said
having
at
sex
the
with
news
her.
conference they've been tracking her for a while now. But if you read this indictment, it is chilling tale of how she allegedly lured, recruited, groomed, bribed, and literally taught underage girls, one as young as 14, sex acts. If convicted,
do not make enemies with Hillary Clinton.
And Emily, you unfortunately have had
That's what it
to
comes
look
down
at some
to.
of these cases in the past. I know you're familiar with this type of law and the horrific.
She got Arkancided.
These young victims.
She's gonna get
As you look at this
Arkancided
case, now that
in
they've
jail.
finally nabbed her, what's your read on the situation? And Prince Andrew becomes sort of this sideshow, but also a fairly tricky legal situation for the U.S. government.
That's exactly right, Jason. And if I may, everything Greg said is correct, of course. And I will just build on a few points that he stated. I think it's notable for viewers that the 3 instances in question that were outlined in the indictment took place between 1994 and 1997. Now remember, in Epstein's indictment, those alleged acts took place between 2002 and 2005. So these are totally different acts that the FBI is alleging here, the DOJ is alleging here. And I think it's significant because remember that there is no statute of limitations for the federal sex trafficking acts when they involve minors. So clearly here, there must have been evidence that prosecutors are going on that are ironclad in their eyes with those specific instances. And Greg was right, they allege she recruited, groomed, and ultimately abused these girls. And I'll just conclude by saying what is also notable to me as a female attorney is the fact that she normalized this behavior. So she undressed, it's alleged in the indictment, in front of these girls. She talked about sexual activities so that when time came for the abuse, not only was her presence there a sort of reassurance for these girls, but it had also been normalized. So this type of grooming and culture is really a particularly insidious thing that I hope brings justice.
It's got Hillary Clinton all over it. It would have left her alone if Bill Clinton's story hadn't come out.
I want to go to our U.S. attorney here in Brett Tolman. You prosecuted cases time and time again. What sort of time is she looking at? Will the wheels of justice actually put her behind
She'll die in
for
jail.
a long enough time, or do you think she can actually plea her way out of this now that she's in custody?
Well, a lot of people don't realize that in the federal system you get sentenced for what you're convicted on, but you also get sentenced for relevant conduct. So that means this judge will be able to add to her sentence all the other victims that she was a part of. So Greg's right. On the charges themselves, you're looking at several decades, but given what has occurred and the allegations that we know about and the number of children
She's gonna get Arkancided
at issue here, she will serve the rest of her life
in jail.
But can she just plea her way out of that?
She cannot. I mean, she can plead guilty, and even if she pleads guilty, the judge is still allowed to sentence on everything that occurred. Now, the one way that she will be able to help herself, and this is important, There's only one way, and that is if she will assist the government in getting to others who victimize some of these children. I prosecuted the Elizabeth Smart case. I'll never forget how she described what Wanda Barzee did in allowing Brian David Mitchell to victimize her. So we have the same scenario here, but on a grander scale with many, many more victims. And this
Goes all the way to the top.
She can help herself by helping the prosecutors track down those men who have allegedly had sexual relations or assaulted some of these young children. And I hope she does it. I hope she helps herself.
She might name Bill Clinton.
Well, a long time in prison.
She needs to stay alive in order to testify and do those
Exactly.
things. I hope that she's in custody. Yes, Greg, Emily, Brett, thank you
Exactly.
very much. All right, directly ahead on this special edition